So I'm officially in my last week of being in my second trimester of pregnancy. I cannot believe how fast this pregnancy has went, and it did start off rocky. I know I didn't vlog during that period of time, but let me tell you, that first trimester was rough. And now that I'm entering my third trimester, I just realized how bittersweet this is, because I will never ever be pregnant again. So it's bittersweet, you know. This chapter of my life of carrying children is going to be, you know, done, and I'm going to lose that sense of, you know, if I want kids, let's try, you know, that's out the window. So that's being taken away from me. So if you watched my last video, then you know I discussed that I'm gonna have my tubes tied, and I did listen to some of your opinions. Shout out to Working Mom. She actually texted me and she was telling me her experience and how she decided not to go the permanent route. And I, you know, after really doing deep research, I realized I want to go the permanent route, because I just know myself, and I just can't see myself having 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids. So with that being said, we're gonna go the permanent route. Also, I am very, very fertile. I don't know if I ever mentioned that to you all, but in one of my appointments, I got my cervix checked, and the way that my cervix is positioned, I get pregnant in like seconds. If I'm being completely honest and candid with you all, it only takes Yuja and I like one time, like literally every time it's like a oops, that's gonna happen, I'm pregnant. So I mean, I just rather play it safe and just, you know, that's it, I'm done. All right, let's get into the symptoms. That was a mouthful for, you know, the beginning of the video. I'm having a lot of Braxton Hicks, and the Braxton Hicks that I'm actually having are painful. Now, I heard that the more children you have, you are able to get the Braxton Hicks a little earlier, and then also it's a little more painful. They're not supposed to be painful, and I remember with Troy and Aria, they weren't. It just felt like tightening, but this time around, it's actually kind of painful, just a little bit, when I have the Braxton Hicks, which kind of gives me slight worry of preterm labor. But you know, I heard it's natural because I've had, or I heard it's normal because I've had children already previously, so I just, you know, my body knows it already, so maybe that's why I feel it a little more painful than before. Also, I'm noticing a little bit of puffiness in my feet. Not often, but when I do a lot, which is honestly every day, I'm always up with the kids and cleaning and cooking, and you know, so I feel like towards the end of the day, that's when I notice that my feet are puffing up. And then still, when I wake up in the morning, I have puffy hands. As far as my emotions go, I am getting more emotional. With Aria, I was not emotional at all, and with Troy, I was very emotional. And this time around, I started off very emotional, kind of got better as the pregnancy progressed, and now I'm getting a little more sensitive again. I find myself getting annoyed with things that I never used to get annoyed with, or I find myself, you know, getting offended easier. There was actually a recent incident at Publix where a woman skipped me, and I got the manager involved. And you know, in the past this would have never occurred, but you know, it really got to me. So you know, my emotions, they're all over the place. I've been crying about random things, TV shows, you know. And honestly, guys, I'm not the most sensitive person at all. Like, I'm just very good at just not, I guess, expressing myself. I have a lot of issues with expressing myself, so I don't really come off sensitive. But this time around, I'm like crying during everything, any movie, any show. I'm like, goodness gracious, how many times a day can I cry? So that's what I've been going through. Also, I noticed weight gain in my face, and I'm still having the pregnancy acne and scarring, so I am a little insecure about that. I don't wear makeup, but I'm thinking I need to start applying some just to kind of make my confidence a little better, because I cannot stand looking at these scars all over my face. I'm also getting stretch marks on my arms. I've never had stretch marks on my arms before. I've always had them on my legs, and then after children, my stomach. But now I think because of the weight gain, the fast weight gain, and then the quickness of losing the weight, and then now I'm slowly gaining weight again, but you know, normal pregnancy weight. I am getting some stretch marks. So if you guys know anything that'll work for me, let me know. People always say cocoa butter. I feel like cocoa butter for me, it don't work. But I also have been experiencing itching on the belly, and not intense itching, but slight itching here and there. So I've been lotioning my stomach every day, but I haven't been using cocoa butter or Vaseline or anything that people usually recommend. I've just been using regular Bath and Body Works lotion. Seems to help, but yeah, so I've been experiencing slight itching. And then this is going to be TMI, but yesterday, I don't know if it was the fabric on my underwear, but I ended up getting a rash back there, okay? And I thought to myself, well, this is odd because I've worn these underwear numerous times, and today all of a sudden where the lining was where like my rash was, and it was so hard for me to sit. It was so hard for me to walk. So yeah, I heard it's just a common pregnancy rash, pulps or something like that. I've experienced it with Troy, but I've never experienced it here. And I'm thinking it was just a reaction from my underwear, but I don't know why those specifically when I've worn them before. So I don't know. That rash lasted a full day, and then I woke up today and it was completely gone. Thank goodness. Okay. The drowsiness has yet to stop. I'm actually really drowsy right now, and with me this time being pregnant, it's like it's a drowsiness that I really don't like. I'm thinking because I don't really sleep too long like I used to. I'm used to 7-8 hours, but now I've been sleeping 4 to 5. I wake up a lot during the night, and then I have children to attend to, and you know, a household to kind of maintain. So it's hard to like catch rest when I want. And then when my husband offers me to take naps, I can't even do it. Like right now, he's like, try to take a nap, and I can't even try to sleep if I wanted. I just have this groggy feeling that I can't shake. And I know it's not the lack of iron because I've been taking my iron medicines, and so I don't know, I guess it's just normal pregnancy, but it's not me being exhausted, like I didn't sleep for a long time. It's a drowsy feeling, almost like you slept but then you got woken up in the middle of your sleep, and so now you're feeling that feeling that I hate. So, and then I would say the last symptom is vivid dreams. I've actually been having vivid dreams for a while now, and I actually forgot to mention it in past pregnancy update videos. Every night I've been having vivid dreams. It doesn't matter what I watch on TV before I go to bed. I could watch the happiest show in the world and I'm still going to have a crazy random dream. And I say that because most of them have been kind of nightmarish and scary, so that's a little but that's something that I've been dealing with. The vivid dreams, none about the baby, which is crazy. I've only had that one crazy dream about the baby, and then from that point on I haven't had any baby dreams. All of my dreams have been I mean, just a mix and match of everything that you can think of. Death and shootings and just like people that I surround myself with on a daily basis, like just realistic crazy dreams, and I just don't like it, but comes with the territory, I guess, of being pregnant. So I would say that's all the symptoms. I don't pee often, which, I mean, I guess I should up my water, but with this pregnancy I really don't pee often. There's off and on days when I have my moments, but for the most part I've been good in that area. There's no signs of preeclampsia, and I did pass my test for genetic diabetes or gestational diabetes. I passed my test for that. So I've been feeling pretty good and happy. Mentally, I'm in a good space. I don't feel like anything bad will happen this time around. I'm thinking very positive thoughts, and I'm just really excited to meet the baby. But at the same time, I'm trying to inhale the pregnancy, capture a lot of moments, because I know this is the last one. So I go back and forth with myself if this is really the last one. It is the last one, but I don't know. I guess just I'm gonna miss feeling the baby kicks. I'm gonna miss, you know, what comes with pregnancy, the good parts of it. So saying goodbye to it. It's bittersweet, guys. It's bittersweet, but I'm excited for it to be over and to meet baby boy. I will be announcing his name maybe when he gets here. He has a 4. Okay, here's a FYI. He has 4 names. He has 2 middle names. We gave this baby 2 middle names, so that's a fun fact. We decided to go with 2 middle names because if you don't know, my family is Hispanic, and so for the most part, like, my family has 2 middle names except me. I guess my mom was trying to break tradition because I got no middle name, y'all. But for the final baby, I was like, we're gonna give the baby a biblical name, we're gonna give the baby a Hispanic name, and so we have 4 names. So I'm excited for you guys to hear it, but I will catch you guys in the next update, which will be when I'm in my 3rd trimester. I'll go ahead and show you my stomach. Woo! I feel like I grew overnight. My belly button popped out as well. I know every time I do these videos I have a dress on, so the next one I will definitely, you know, show you the actual belly. But until next time, guys,